Hey everyone, it's Lucy from KBeautyHobbit.com. I'm a bit off my filming schedule. We got back from vacation recently. It's very busy season at my job, and I did not have a video for you this weekend. So I did a quick poll on my YouTube channel and in my private Facebook group, Korean Beauty Fanatics, asking if you wanted a very quick rundown of the unopened items that I currently have. And everybody said yes, or at least everybody said yes the last time I checked. So here it is. Let me just tell you that this is absolutely not a normal amount of skincare for a regular person to own. I am a content creator. I do get PR. I do get sponsored jobs. It was not always like that. My blog and my group are close to 6 years old, and it took a lot of work. And my goal was never to accumulate a bunch of PR, but as other content creators will tell you, it just kind of happens. Let's get going. I sorted things by type, kind of loosely. This one is creams and moisturizers. And I will not be going through every single product because I don't want to take it all out and we don't have that much time. You don't have that much time. You don't want to sit for an hour and listen to me talk, or maybe you do. If you do, check out my other videos. I've attempted to sort these from the earliest expiration date to the later expiration date, and so theoretically, if I did this correctly, I should be using the ones toward the front first. It did not work in every crate this way because the things are different sizes, and it was kind of like playing the game of Tetris. This crate has eye creams and moisturizers. Here's the Skin 104 Centella Spot Cream. I have not tried that. Some of these are duplicates of things I've already had. Most of these were PR. Some of these I bought, but most of these I didn't. Then I have the Haru Haru Wonder Honey Green Reparative Cream. I think it's meant to be just a face cream and not an eye cream. Have this little peach cream here by Coringo, one of my absolute favorite eye creams, Swanee Cocoa Biopeptine. This one comes in different sizes, so if you're shopping and you see huge price disparities between one side to the other, compare the sizing of the tube. You might be looking at a smaller tube on one side. I have a lot of Skin 104 products because I got a huge box from them maybe a year and a half or maybe even longer ago now, and then I met them in person last year and got more things, and they do a great job at giving lots of products to different stores to promote, if you like, because when there's a new launch for Skin 104, you'll see their products on Picky, on Style Korean, Try Me, Review Me, Style Vana will send me stuff, and it just comes from all over. I didn't even know until I organized that I had two of these Unique Centella Calming Gel Creams. Again, I didn't buy them, but it was probably a newer launch at the time, and so the brand sent them. I have some things here that I know I probably won't love. This AHA Miracle Cream by Some By Me. I don't love the Miracle line because it's very, very hyped up as being great for sensitive skin, but it's actually full of essential oils, which are known irritants to sensitive skin. My skin does okay with it, but this line in general, I've had a travel size of it, and almost every time I get anything from it, I give it away. I have a friend whose teenager loves it, and her skin does great with it. My skin does okay with it, but I just find it a little harsh. By Wish Trend, Propolis Energy Balancing Cream. This is something I kind of bought, sort of. I won a gift card from them, and this is how I chose to spend it. This and other things. I've had their propolis cream in a glass jar and I loved it. I think this is the same thing, just a different packaging, but we'll see. I had to tuck it all the way in the back because it's good until 2025. I have more Skin 104, like I said. Good thing is Skin 104 products are very nice, so they usually work great for my skin. I have combination skin, I'm 33. Here is this Time Stop, the plant-based Time Stop Peptide Eye Cream. I will not be putting links for all of these things in the description box because, again, I haven't tried all of them, and I just can't fit so many links in here. I have Heimish Marine Care Eye Cream. I also have their face cream somewhere tucked in back there. On the bottom here, I don't know if you can see, but there's the green golden ruler, Chasing Rabbits. Chasing Rabbits is an interesting brand, kind of hippie-ish, cool packaging. I love that cream. I've had that before, and I decided to get it again with that gift card that I won. I love, 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 love it. I hate their sunscreen. And their toner, their tremolo toner is pretty good, but this cream is amazing. Then I have Pacific cream here. I met them last year and I got a pretty big bag of things from them that I'm kind of slowly working through. Then I have the CosRX Snail 92 All-in-One Cream. Great eye cream, by the way. Love, love, love that. Ended up with 2 of these because I used some of my Wish Trend gift card to get that, and then I won a James Welsh giveaway with Style Korean that also included that cream, so I ended up with 2. Not mad about that. Jumiso have a good cream. I did a couple sponsored things from them last year and this year, and love the brand. Honestly, love the brand, and their pricing is nice. Then I have the Dynasty cream that I've had forever and have not opened. It's good until 2024. A little note, by the way, about expiration dates. Those expiration dates are only valid while the product is unopened. On most skincare products, you will see the actual expiration date, like here. This one says 2024, April 7th. And then you'll see a little picture like this, the open jar with a number in it. 12 months means that once you open that jar, once you introduce air and bacteria to it, you have a year to use that up. Sometimes it says 6 months, 12 months is more common. Down here, I have Jumiso Waterful Cream. I actually have a jar open right now because I had 2. Love it. It's a very good gel cream, probably really nice for summer. I'm using it right now, it's spring. Here I have the Claire's Midnight Blue Calming Cream. I love it. My skin does great with it. Not everybody loves it. Some people with really dry skin say that they need another moisturizer on top of this, but for me it works well. Then the little purple package peeking back there is the by Wish Trend amazing cream with retinoids in it and bakuchiol. I have another one open of that I'm using. Here I have toners. A lot of the ones in this crate I have already tried before. The I'm From Rice toner, iconic. Beauty of Joseon ginseng essence water. I've had that before. I like that as well. Have not tried a Beeb. Under it, I have a giant, like half a liter toner of the Lab hyaluronic acid. It is really, really big, and I don't want to dig it out, to be honest, because this box was somewhat hard to close and fit. I have Swanee Cocoa essence here. A couple Nacific things. I met Nacific and they gave me a bag of goodies last year, and a lot of the goodies in there were duplicates. There are 2 of everything. I'm not sure why. This one's a really interesting one. It's a bubble toner. It really does bubble like hand soap, kind of, and it's gentle exfoliator. I had a travel size of this, so I already know I like it. I've tried it. D'Alba for spray serum, and then I have CosRX Centella water under there. This is that Sun by Me miracle line. That's really not a miracle. It's a marketing miracle. I don't love it, but it's fine. I decided to keep that one. I gave away a lot of it. I've gotten this toner multiple times through different things without trying to get it, and I ended up giving it away. This Haru Haru Wonder, Haru Haru did also a very successful campaign. When these came out, I had these coming out of my ears as PR. It seemed to show up from everywhere. The original one is on the left and smells like lavender, and it has drying alcohol in the ingredients, although you wouldn't necessarily notice unless you read the ingredients list. The one on the right is meant for sensitive skin, and it's free of alcohol and fragrance. Back here is Skin 1004 Centella Purifying Toner. And then I have this hydrogel eye mask. Unpopular opinion probably, but I feel like hydrogel eye masks are mostly all the same. Their marketing claims will differ, the color will differ, and the scent will vary, but mostly they depuff and hydrate, so just find one that's in your budget and try it. It's very rare that something stands out to me. I like hydrogel eye patches. They're not a necessity, but I like them. They're a nice splurge, but if you don't tolerate them, I don't feel like they're necessary. They're just a nice little bonus. And then I have this P-Calm thing over here. If you are a skincare enthusiast who likes to procure, buy, purchase, win, whatever, lots of products, I definitely recommend going through your stash every once in a while and checking expiration dates and just reminding yourself of what you have. When I was going through this and sorting them into bins, I was very surprised by how not very many cleansers I had and how many moisturizers I had. For a while there, I thought that I didn't have that many, but it turns out I have a ton. I don't have that many cleansers, but it's definitely more than enough still. I put wash-off masks and cleansers in here. I have the I'm From Honey mask. That's my holy grail. I love it. I used to buy it with my own money. I would again. Absolutely perfect. Hi Michelle Clean Balm down here. Pink and Yule cleansing balm, and then the Beauty of Joseon cleansing balm down there. I have not tried this or the Beauty of Jason, I have had a travel size of high emission. It's good. I don't think it's a holy grail like most people say, but we'll see. Sometimes you have to use the product more than just the travel size to really know. Then I have this Isn't Trade Real Rose Calming Mask. I actually have this open right now, another tube of it. It's okay. It's a wash-off mask. It smells like rose and it's gel-like. I'm not sure if it's doing that much for me. And I have a peeling mask. Not a huge fan of peeling masks. I don't know if it's really a peeling gel though or a peel-off mask, the kind that hardens and you peel it off. We'll see. This guy I keep meaning to open. It's Co-Elf Medic Acicide Clarifying Body Spray. I don't really have body acne, but in the summer sometimes it gets the best of me. My husband has body acne, so if he's willing to use this, that would be a good thing for him. And then I have a unique Calendula Cleansing Oil here, and then Beauty of Jason one down there, and a Sun by Me cleanser I have not tried yet. Plus a couple of the Lab toner pads. There are 2 different boxes there. And this is a good example of why, if brands really want a review in a timely manner from creators who have a lot of PR, they should consider doing a sponsored job. Because for this, a shop approached me, like, hey, do you want to review it? And I said, you know, I'm really pretty full on like gifted campaigns right now. I only have one face. I don't really have a lot of time. I can't guarantee anything. And they said, well, we'll just send it to you with no strings attached. And they did. I did not get to it, and I've had it for a very long time. I will eventually get to it, but something else always comes up. Either something is expiring soon, or maybe there's just something that I want to try more, or a sponsored campaign comes along that I focus on. And I don't take every sponsored campaign that comes my way, of course not. Some of them, frankly, are shady. Again, none of that is to brag of, look at how many things I have, or, oh no, I have too many things. It's none of that. It's just to illustrate again for everybody that content creation is a lot of work. And when a brand says, hey, we will send you something, but we want in exchange a review within 2 weeks and all the rights to the content you create and this and this and this and that, a lot of the times you really have to think about, is it worth it to me? And if it's worth it to you, go for it. But you have to realize how much work goes into everything. And when you're starting out, gifted campaigns are exciting, but then eventually you start seeing how a lot of brands and shops really try to take advantage of creators. They don't want to pay, but they have so many expectations. When something is called a gift, there should be no expectation. A gift is a gift. If you're getting sent a product and the brand expects something in return with a deadline, with deliverables, with required hashtags, with this and that, that's no longer a gift. That is a trade. And if the terms are suitable to you, fantastic, great. And I do things on barter basis sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. But just don't fall into that trap of, oh, it's a gift, it's a gift. It's not a gift. It is a trade. A gift has no expectations. I have some pimple patches in here, the OG Cosrx, and then some Skin 104 and VT. I love the yellow Cosrx ones. They have salicylic acid in them and tea tree. I feel like those actually speed up the healing. Then I have some little Pacific things here, some essences, and a little Beauty of Jason serum down there, some Unique Jumiso Vitamin C. I love this one. If you're a beginner vitamin C user, this is fantastic, and it doesn't oxidize. I love, love, love it. Right now I'm finishing off the other 2 vitamin C's that they released this year. I did a sponsored review for them, but I really love it. Then I have the Sabib Rose Essence. This was a true gift. This came from a shop that I've done a sponsored job for, and then maybe 6 months or maybe a year later, I get a package completely unexpected from them with things in it, and it was just like, hey, thank you. We saw that people used your code a few times, and they don't have an affiliate program, so I don't get a kickback off the code, which is fine. Yeah, but they said, hey, we just wanted to thank you, so here's some stuff for you. And there were no expectations, so that was really great. This is a Skin 104 Bloody Peel and Pacific Origin Red. I think they're very, very similar. I'm a little hesitant to try them. I've heard they're pretty intense, both of these. These were compared a lot, or at least the Skin 104, to the Ordinary peeling solution. I'm sure you guys have seen that if you've been on TikTok anytime in the last 3 years, or 2 years, however long TikTok's been around. Then there's this Wish Trend Hydra Enriched Ampule. I've had this one before. I love it. It's really good. And then I have the Jumiso serum here. I love the cream and the toner from this line, so honestly can't wait to try this. But it's good until 2025, and I have other things that are not good for that long, so I'm using those first. The Torrid and Dive In serum. Love this one. Had this before. absolute holy grail honey serum from I'm From. I am using it right now. I'm on my second or third bottle, and then I have this one as backup. Then I have some Haru Haru, more Eye Unique, some Purito, Cosrx. I love this. I have one open right now. I won one, and then I won one from another place. So I don't know, I have two right now that are, one is almost new and this one's completely new, and then I finished one recently. I have another one of this poromizing ampoules that I'm also using right now that I really like. Um, Isntree has changed their packaging since this came out, but I don't think the contents changed, just the packaging design. And then I have duplicates of this Skin 104 Relief Ampoule. We are on the last box, and this one is sunscreens. You can see that the crate is not as big as the Amazon crates, but that's what TJ Maxx had, and I just wanted something because these were stuck in a cardboard box. It just wasn't looking great. As you can see, even this box is not looking that great and I can't close it. But I'm also using sunscreens a lot, so I know I will go through this. And this year is the first year that I started giving away some sunscreens. Not just a little bit here and there, but I really gave away quite a few sunscreens because I have all these people in my life that are just getting started with sunscreens, and I'm keep preaching to them that they need to use it. So I offloaded some so that I could try new ones. Still, I have duplicates and triplicates of things. I am using this Tokobo Sunstick right now, and then I have two others. I'm currently testing some sunscreens for Try Me Review Me thing, and one of them was this one. So I just recently got some extra sunscreens on top of this pile that I already have. I have not tried this Verdio sunscreen. It's a moisture gel. I've heard good things. I have Make Prem Light and Refreshing Sun Essence. I like this one. It's not a sun essence necessarily though. I think this is the one that is all mineral. I used to know really well all of the Make Prem sunscreens, but then they changed their formulations and the names, and things that used to be all physical became combination, and now I'm not as well versed in their sunscreen offerings. I have the new releases from Jumiso. I'm using this one right now. This is a duplicate, the Awesome Airy Fit sunscreen. I am keeping this one for the fall because it is a daily moisturizer with sunscreen. So I'm thinking that it might be a little bit more nourishing than the regular moisturizer. We'll see. Then I have Cosrx Vitamin E sunscreen. Have not tried that one. Skin Food sent me some stuff. This is their SPF 50 plus. It's blueberry I'm taking. I don't see the name though, the actual name. Oh, there it is. Skin Food Berry Moisturizing Sun Cream. Very tiny, but probably good for travel. Another Skin Food Aloe Waterproof Sunscreen. Did I also buy new sunscreens before my trip that I just took? I did. I bought some waterproof ones. KBeauty UV Kids. I've heard that this is not super cosmetically elegant. We'll see. And then I have another KBeauty UV Aqua Rich. I know I like this one. I've had this one before, but I think it was in a different package. We'll see if anything changed with the formula because the one I had, it's been years. Tune Pacific. Heard good things about their other one in the pink box. Hopefully this one is also good. I haven't tried this yet. And then I've heard good things about this, but also have heard people complaining that it's drying. This is the Autopalm Real Barrier Mild Sun Cream. Have not tried this. I like the Real Barrier line in general, though. It's really soothing. I have their lip product that I want to try. It's not SPF, it's just a lip balm. This one I've heard fantastic things about, this Pacific UV Essence. Then Derm SPF 50. I think this is kind of an up-and-coming Korean brand because a couple stores that I really like that carry smaller brands, they carry these, and I think that's one of them came from them. I don't know about the other one. This one I've had before in the old packaging, and I think just the packaging for Isntree changed, not the contents. It's good. A lot of people like it. It's completely clear and no white cast, but it's really dewy. It's a little more dewy than I prefer, but a little dusting of powder fixes that. And I put powder over most of my sunscreens. That's just my preference. Farmstay, have not tried this. By the way, if you like sunscreen reviews, I have two big videos. I'll put links in the description. One has 20, I think, sunscreens. Another one has 19. I go through things that I've actually used, and some of them are even empty, and talk to you about what I like and don't like, and talk about finishes and filters and all kinds of stuff. It's probably my favorite sunscreen launch of 2022. The Skin 104 Centella Madagascar Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum. This one had a packaging change. This is the Cynic Enjoy Super Mild Sun Essence. I've had this and finished this before. a little dewy, but very, very nice. Again, I just put powder on it, no big deal. And then I have the Misha Sun Milk. Misha is one of those polarizing sunscreen companies. Some of the people really love it, especially I think people with oily skin, and then some people really hate it. Then they had some formula changes, and some of people's favorites went away, and they can't get them back. I don't know. I have not had a Misha sunscreen in ages. I used to like the ones that I had. We'll see how that one is. And then this one, I don't know how to pronounce it. Espoir, or is it French? French pronunciation? Water Splash Sun Cream. So we'll try that. I love, 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 love testing sunscreens because I use sunscreens every day. And so it's pretty easy to tell for me after a week or even less than a week if I like it or not, because I don't expect sunscreen to change the way my skin looks. I just need it to protect my skin and be cosmetically elegant and not make me greasy or oily or shiny or any of those things. And for a long time, yeah, I would never give away sunscreen, and now I kind of share it more with people just because I have all of these and most of these in this box I have not tried and I want to. And I don't want to have 20 open sunscreens in my bathroom just sitting there getting old. I would rather my friends and family use it. So there you have it. These are my unopened things. I do have open things, but they're not as many of them as this. Not at all, because I only have one face and I have to be able to tell if a product is doing something. I can't just be using 20 moisturizers all at once and then reviewing them and saying how great each one of them is. It gives me pause when some bloggers, not everybody, I think the majority of people are pretty honest, but it really makes me giggle when every review somebody publishes is just glowing, life-changing, fantastic. This changed my skin. How many times can your skin be changed by skincare? A lot of it is just maintenance. And I talk about that in my vitamin C video, where I talk about lots and lots of different vitamin C formulas, how it's very important to remember your starting point. So if somebody never, ever, ever used a moisturizer and you give them the most basic CeraVe something or whatever from the drugstore, they might think that that moisturizer changed their skin because it probably did. But somebody like me who's pretty regularly taking care of their skin, I might not see such a fantastic change from introducing another cream. But I can talk to you about the texture and the scent and how it makes my skin look. And if it does stand out from the rest of the moisturizers, I can talk about that and the price point and all these things. I think it's very important to be honest in reviews, and no matter if it was gifted, sponsored, or you paid for it yourself, you just have to be honest with your audience because honesty is the only thing you have. There's a million content creators out there and nobody wants inauthentic reviews. And I think brands, good quality brands, they appreciate honest feedback. And that's how Jumiso reformulated their sunscreens, because they even have a little video of their CEO reading the horrible reviews of their prior formulas. And they took that and ran with it and made better formulas. I have not tried the original, so I can't speak to that. Honest reviews are important. That's how we get better products. That's how we let brands know what we like, and if the brand wants to make money, they listen and they change and they adapt and they make better products. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk. Apologies for the basement floor. That's just the only place I can fit all of these and the only place that is semi-quiet right now. Thank you very much for watching. You find me on Instagram at KBeautyHobbit, my blog kbeautyhobbit.com, my private Facebook group, Korean Beauty Fanatics, 81,000 people in there and growing. It's just amazing. I cannot believe there are so many people in it, and I appreciate them so much. But I hope to see you in my next video. If you have questions about anything in here, please leave me a comment. Until then, please remember to always listen to your skin. Thank you so much. Bye.